Blow. Blow light. Stop. Blow. Stop. All right, sir, will you flash this thing for me? Thank you. What's that? Check, check, check. Oh, it's not on? Oh. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. See if I can do this. I'll be sitting at the bench whenever you're ready. Low light. Stop. All right, we're gonna do that one more time. Yeah, a little bit cooler. Yep. Okay, sir, a little bit cooler, please. I'll be ready when you are. Yep, perfect. Blow light, stop. Blow light. Can you see about getting me up another cut pipe, like for a foot? Nah, paddle will work great. And then we'll drop a foot on there, punt it up, open it, and then we'll box it in the garage. We'll try and make it, you know, kind of small and a little thicker than you might. Go for it. Softer. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. See what we can do. Go on there lightly. Okay, off. Do that one more time, probably. You paddle up a little closer to your hand, where it's a little flat. Yeah, up there, perfect. All right, you can push. Okay, that'll work. All right, will you flash this, please, sir? What's that? I don't care. No. Who? Oh. Oh. Right now I gotta focus. So we can do a similar heat on this foot as we did on that stem. That first time when I grab it and I have you blow before I set it down on the thing, yeah, just a light puff, just a little bit of air. Okay, thank you. Blow. Stop. Blow. Okay, sir, lightly. Bird. Thank you. Try and keep that thick because when we'll box it after we punny it, and then
put a glue bit to the bottom.
Yeah,
so
we'll punny it up inside, so we'll drop a bit in there.
So you don't want it too thin, or it's just gonna crack.
Yeah, or like it'll misshape from the heat of that bit. But we'll try not to make that bit too huge. Some of the time, if it's too big, it'll start to deform that foot. One more, sir. You guys happen to have a fork? All right, lightly, sir. Okay, awesome. All right, I'll take a punny on one of those small punnies. Doesn't matter. That's fine. If it ends up being fat, we can dust it like wide, but otherwise it should be fine. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Where are those tiny punnies that he brought out? We're gonna do one of those. We're gonna do one of those tiny punnies that he brought out. Here, will you flash this? Thank you, sir. Yes.
Josh Cole wants to know how those small tweezers are.
Awesome. Tell them they're awesome. All right, sir, go ahead and give that a heat. Thank you. Okay. You can flash it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll take it from you in the hole. Thanks, sir. lately, sir. Okay. You know that what do they use in it? That glass asylum. It moves like that recycled glass does.
Yeah, I've
It's
never used it.
yeah,
We're
it's
about
weird.
to switch to Crystal.
Crystallica, yeah.
Because we have nowhere to store batch here. And I've just heard that's like everybody calls it Cristifica. I just hear it's super
Oh really?
rough to work with.
Once I go on the outside, I'll have you paddle lightly. Okay, go for it. Okay. Coach Sereno?
Class right now.
Nuh-uh.
There he is.
Get out of here.
He said, my classes are much more late.
Okay. I'll probably flash.
All right.
Looks all right, huh?
It's pretty good.
I'll probably flash it twice, one more time after this. Thanks. Justin Turcotte? Cool. So I'll see him in a little bit. Just because. Thanks, Julian. See if this works. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay, so next we're gonna make a cylinder that's slightly bigger in diameter than the cup and significantly taller, I guess. And then we'll stick the cup inside and then form that back down to make a neck of a bottle. So once we get the cylinder made, we'll pull the cup back out, drop a bit of glass into the center of that foot, and that'll be our glue bit to stick it inside of the bottle. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. The last time I did that was probably 2 years ago, so I was trying to concentrate a little bit. The cylinder will be pretty easy. Once we go to put the cup in, that'll kind of be a moment where I'll focus a little more, and then when we close it down, that'll take a little bit of time, so I'll have a little bit of, I think I'll have a little bit of mental space after that. What's up?
Are you gonna want paper to roll it?
No, because it'll kind of be tapered, and
Okay.
it won't, the bottom half will matter a little bit, but we ought to be able to do that with the jacks and the paper. Oh, thanks, man. Oh yeah, this thing's sweet, man.
I made one for Mark too.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to have you make one for me.
Yeah, I'll make one for you guys. Be like, don't have a furnace, don't have a glory hole, but
I got this sweet pipe cooler, right? After I botched like hundreds of pounds of refractory.
Right, yeah.
Go ahead and blow, sir. Blow. Blow harder. Blow. Stop. Thank you. Okay. Slow, sir. Stop. Blow light. Stop. Blow light. little harder. Stop. Blow. Stop. Okay. Okay. Blow. Blow hard. Stop. Blow. Stop. That'll work. That'll work. All right, cool. You want paddle and you cap? Please.
He's gonna blow. I'm gonna paddle. Play okay over here.
Yep. I know, it's pretty, yeah. Pretty nice. Cap. All right, yep, go on there. Okay. Awesome. We're gonna dish this thing in. Go back on there, sir. Okay, and then off. And then stick the punny up in there, and that'll give us a spot to land that thing. You want to flash this, please? Thanks. Okay. I'm gonna dip in here one more time. Okay, sir. So you can give that a decent heat. I'm gonna put a neckline in it once we stick it on. Whenever you're ready. All right. Hang out right there for me. Lift your back end up just a little bit. Yep, there you go, perfect. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Awesome. You can get a little floppy and bring it back. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
I've been trying to get my blow money sack close, but it's so hard.
Um,
Check and
I could show you a little trick about how somebody showed me how to do it, where you kind of push it all back onto the pipe almost, pop your bubble through, and then the key to get it sort of flattened on the top is you got to push back. I'll show you later. But it kind of has to do with the way you make it, but also when you go to put that neckline in, you have to push toward the piece pretty hard once you get it necked in, and that sort of flattens it out against the piece, and it helps keep it on there, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't pop off there instead of the neckline.
Have your piece a little bit warmer than you would originally because you're pressing that metal up against. I don't know if that matters.
No, I don't know if that matters. Yeah.
Do you want me to pop that over on the left side?
We'll pick it up. I'll open this and then we'll pick it up and move it over, I think. I don't know. Do you usually move stuff over before you stab it up, or stab it up and move it over? Okay. Then yeah, whatever. Let's do that. If that fork's still warm, I'll just need a shield. We're not going to paddle the lip because we're going to end up closing that down and loosening it all anyway. Yeah, so right now, I just basically want to get it open enough that we can stick that thing in there. And then when we do that, I'll need I'll need one person swapping with me and somebody to just bring a bit to drop in there. I'll stick it up on the inside of the cup, yeah. Yep, perfect. So I'm gonna stick that thing up, I'll flash it, and then once we're all sort of like, once everything's kosher, we'll swap. I'll have the cup, you'll flash this.
Just go back and forth.
Yeah, and I'm gonna drop a bit in, and then we'll trade, and more than likely we'll just come straight around.
Drop a bit on the inside of it.
No, I'm gonna drop a bit inside of the foot of the cup.
Okay.
Then you'll take
That's
that.
gonna be hard, but
No, then you'll take the cup, you'll come around, and we'll stick it in and use that bit to glue it to the bottom. Flash this, sir. Thank you. You want to gather up a bit and we'll drop it inside of that foot? No, overhead, yeah. Yep, you good? Looks good. No, that should work, I think. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Yep, that's fine. All right, you want to reset? Go ahead and give this a flash. Thank you. And you can probably just chill with this then. All right, let's swap. It's moving pretty good, so we should be all right on that. Yep, no problem. Everything's awesome. Yep, that'll work. Some bitch. Come on. all right. Just let that chill. I'm gonna have you bring a paddle around to the backside. Yeah, you do a paddle on the foot. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Have feed, Tony?
Yeah, we're gonna go take two. You guys understand?
I am looking. I feel like I.
Just a minute. Adam, I told you about this dragging and down.
There you go, man.
All right, can I get somebody to blow, please? Blow light. Blow a little harder. Blow light. Stop. Blow. Stop. Blow light, sir. Stop. Blow. Blow hard. Stop. Flash this, please.
Sir.
Thank you. Okay, sir. Not too ripping hot, but you know, a sweet temperature, please. Low light. Stop. Low light. Blow. Sweet. Thanks.
Large hole for a guy.
I know, right?
You want to tap? Or just cut here?
No, I'll cut through and then I'll have you use that wood paddle. Maybe a little closer to the handle where it's flat and crisp.
Flat, nice.
Yeah. Wait 1 second, sir. I'm gonna take one more heat. Just this. So I'll have you go on light at first.
Okay.
Until we sort of get it racked in, and then we'll push a little harder at the end to crisp it up. Lightly, sir. A little bit harder. Perfect. Awesome, thanks. I'm gonna flash this and I'll make a foot.
Of course.
Thank you. You can map that moil a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Cool. Awesome.
We have both the small ponies up, so you just flip it.
Perfect. Thanks. I'm gonna sit down.
Hey, do you want it hotter or about the same time?
Same temp. It's perfect. All right, I'll be ready when you are.
I got them oil a couple times.
Cool, perfect, thanks. Low light, stop. Blow. Sweet. Whoo. Well, I'm trying to keep it from hitting the edge of that.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just, it's crazy.
And if I stop turning, then it gets oval, so then I gotta try and make it round again. Woo! I think I'm all right now. We just got to get this thing skinnier back here. And then we'll be able to trick it out a little bit with some of this. You give me a flash. You just flash the whole thing and then bring it back. Okay. Go ahead and paddle that. Okay, off.
Can you jack and box the top of those Baldies?
Yeah.
Do you ever have any problems?
The cup inside? No, I think a couple times I've had the cup break out, like when I knock it off the punny.
Oh,
But
sure,
I've never had, not on the neck yet. Okay, sir. Yep. I don't think I can reach that fucking thing. Nope. All right. Just gonna have to be careful. Or if there's something I can stick in there.
What do you think?
I don't know, like some long piece of metal or something. I might be able to use this Sophie. I think I can use the Sophie. That thing's pretty wild. All right, go ahead and give me a flash. Thanks.
Are we getting ready to put it away?
No, we got to puff up the shoulder, but I want to fix something real quick. Okay, let's see if this will work.
Hey.
There we go. Okay, cool, give me another flash. That's hot. Come out and heat the shoulder and the neck, please. Okay, see if that'll get us started with this. Same thing, we're trying to get some heat into that right there. I'm gonna take one more heat, and then I'll have you use that straight puffer. I did warm up that cone, so don't burn yourself. I got this one. You guys set up. See if we can get it started anyway. Woo! I know. Got a wicked headache. So just focus on being in line with the blowpipe or the punny and blow as hard as you can. All right, blow as hard as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Awesome, that'll work. All right, I'm gonna have you take pipe. All right, give me a flash and a heat just on the neck, please. Thank you, sir. Just the neck, yeah. You can kind of get the whole neck, but mainly the top half of it. Thanks. Okay, flash. All right, thanks. Sure. Okay, awesome. All right, one more flash and we're gonna straighten that cup in there. Thanks, Zach. Okay. Okay, hold up. So when we'll turn slow and we'll get some heat back here and get it off of here. Yeah, we'll take a couple flashes. We got a second, but yeah, whoever's up for it.
Seconds to hold it up for
Yeah,
everybody.
sure. Yeah, we can do that right now. Okay. Hurry, want to get my face in there too, Rob?
Yeah, let's do it. Right in front of you, I don't know. Yeah, here we go, focusing. That's great.
We're going to go on that neckline with some shears before we take it off and then water it. So we'll flash one more time. All right, we got heat in there. That's good. What? Said we got heat in there. That's good. We'll flash one more time.
Okay.
All right. See if this thing comes off. It'll be awesome. So I'll go on here with these a couple more times.
Kind of chill it out.
Yeah, and then we'll put some water on there and I'll use that paddle.
Okay.
Thanks. All right, you got it?
Yep, I got it.
Sweet.